My nerves are shot. My nerves are shot. Hang on 1 second, y'all. What's up, man? Yeah, well, it ain't over yet. Um, so I saw what looked to be a person with a flashlight, um, that was walking behind me. Now that I'm looking, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but right where my light is, there's some kind of marker on the tree. I don't know if I can get it to reflect. Um, so, which one of the problems that I have is that I can't use my thermal while I'm live streaming. So, I have to end the live streams. Damn it, I'm shaking right now, y'all. So hold on, because there was somebody over there. Like there was a light. Something like this. There was right back through here. He was probably like, they were probably like, well, I don't even know if it was a person. It looked like a light. It looked like a flashlight. So I had to end the stream so I could plug in my thermal camera because it goes into my phone. I can't stream and use the thermal camera at the same time. So I shined it over there. I kind of walked around a little bit and I didn't see anybody. And my thermal camera is awesome. Yes, there are lights, but like, why can't I just go to parks? Oh my god, I'm like so freaking nervous, y'all. I'm sorry. And then I started hearing knocking sounds, which made this situation even worse. Make sure I got everything secured. Let's get our instruments going. I'm sorry, just give me 1 second. I'll get my my wits about me. Listen, if there's a person out there, I'm armed, okay? Like, I don't know what to say, y'all. This is scary as shit. Took forever to get the back in alive. I'm sorry. Um, I know. I don't think I'm alone either, Matthew. I don't think I am. Um, and the location that I'm at, how far back I'm at, like, there's no quick way out of here. Um, so if it goes down, dude, we are going down to Chinatown. Um, what was it? Somebody cash at me $20, I think. Whoever did that, thank you so much. I'm trying. The tri-field meter is going nuts. What's up, Sharon? What's up, Mike? Harry? Uh, Brian, this is not a good idea. Wait for the moon or something. Well, I don't know if the moon's out yet. I mean, it kind of is. It's a little bit cloudy. I thought it was gonna rain. Um, but yeah. Um, Miss Me, did you see a message about how to keep dog ban? I don't know if I did. What's up, Scott? Okay. You care to share with the class? Because right now, um, oh, I know. Um, and that's the thing. Um, but if it's somebody just being stupid out here, you know, I don't want to take somebody's life because they were um, thought they'd be funny and like sneak up on a YouTube live. Um, Sarah, you know, it's kind of hard for people to get people that want to actually come out with me. Harley, what's up, Willis? Um, y'all, my long time buddy Willis is here. Um, he sent me some good evidence as I was hiking up here. Um, so one thing that I have found out doing this and the locations that I go to, um, a lot of people want to do this. You know, go out, go look for ghosts or go look for cryptids or whatever. Um, what I have come to realize that there is a vast number of uh, creators on YouTube that are just going to like their local parks and stuff, um, and in doing so, you know, they're in a pretty safe area. With me, I don't do that. The locations that I go to, like I share them with you all. If you all want to go, cool. You know, be careful. But once people realize like what I'm actually doing, most people don't want to come out here because it's it's really intimidating. Because not only do I have to, I come out here, say I'm doing a live stream. Um, Once all that's done and you all are in your beds, nice and comfy, Brian's hiking through the pitch black by himself. So El, El Chupacabra, right? So anyway, um, okay, rosemary, mint. Uh, okay, I'm sorry, I started talking. Let me go back here. It's a bag of roots that you mix up with flower buds. Use magnolia, lavender, rosemary, and lemongrass. You take the leaves, and you put them in a bag. They don't like the way they smell. Seems logical. Also, if you use cayenne and vinegar and a spray bottle, that tends to keep them away as well. Um, yeah, Harry, he could be a ginsenger, but I didn't see him on thermal. That's the thing. And my thermal camera is badass. Like, it's Hypernova. Yes, I do carry a firearm. Queen, is anybody with me? No, just myself. Me, myself, and I. Um, it's like kind of cold and I'm like sweating because I'm so freaking nervous. So nervous. Um, but yeah, that's part of my problem. And one of the things that I want to do um, with my channel is I want like the love that you all have always showed, you supported me and been there for me. um I want to like really merge kind of the two worlds of the paranormal and really good production quality, kind of like Expedition X, like those shows, but don't ever meet your heroes. You know how they say. um no, I'm just kidding. Phil was really cool. um but I want to create on a consistent basis, like amazing content. So that's what I've been really kind of honing my craft for. Um, just got on. It looks like you missed some live action. Yeah. So because don't get me wrong, I don't dismiss anybody's evidence. Um, I'm hearing voices. And these woods are just so damn creepy. Um, thank you, Miss Me. Uh, Harry, okay, so what the freaking people were doing, they were taking my video and they, on the bottom of my videos, I have my logo and they are cropping out my freaking logo. Matthew, could it be feral people? I don't think so. I don't think that there are feral people on this side of the Appalachians because I don't think that the tunnel systems go as far on this side, like in the Cumberland side. Now, the Cumberland Mountains, which this is connected to the Daniel Boone National Forest, um, they are known for dogman activity. Um, so, yeah, Sam, you're the only paranormal show I watch because you don't use Ouija boards and the spirit talkers, and yeah, that stuff. You know, again, I don't discredit any other person's methods, but I feel like the we I heard some knocking. I feel like the Ouija boards and the spirit boxes and stuff. Um, it's not necessarily that like the board is haunted or the box is haunted. It's you are opening yourself up to that world, and when you do that, shit can get attached to you. And I've had attachments, and they suck. Um, I hope there's a squatch out here. That would make me feel better, to be honest with you. Um, but this area has a lot of like bad Native American juju. Um, so Did you know Daniel Boone shot a squatch? I did not know. No, I did not know that, Willis. That's freaking awesome. I'm gonna be heading back up there here soon. Um, coming up this weekend, I think, if I can get the funding for it. I'm gonna, now that I have my brake booster and stuff, or my master cylinder for my truck. Um, that was weird. I just saw like a red flashing light. I'm gonna tow my camper um, out to the mountains and be camping out there. What the fuck is that thing? Ugh. So, I'll be hitting it hard. Okay. Has a dogman ever attacked someone and been recorded on a police report? Yes. The Land Between the Lakes attack. And Tracy messaged me, and I meant to get those names because I think she was kin to him. Yeah, LBL's creepy as shit. That place is wild. Man, I'm so uncomfortable. This tri-field meter is making it worse. So I'm gonna turn off the sound. Maybe that'll calm me down here. There we go. All right. That was loud. Did y'all hear that? I can hear some freaking some kind of hound somewhere. Some farmers recorded at night howls from the LBL. Do you hold the portal theory for Sasquatch? If so, could an EMF detector? Yeah, Willis knows his shit, y'all. Willis is like spot on. This night is dark, and like a cold wind just started blowing in on me. So my portal theory, in Sasquatch. I try not to dismiss other people's theories, right? Because we don't have it definitive. And I know that we have people that are hardcore portal theories and all of that stuff. With my research, and me and Willis have talked about this a lot, I lean more towards the Sasquatch have more of some sort of like this cloaking ability. And I think that that's a lot of what I see because in the wilderness, a lot of the times I will see something that is really looks like kind of like cellophane. And I had been working on these cameras to open up to a more variety, a wider spectrum of light. Um, I couldn't get the cameras to work the way that I wanted to, so I got to put in some more work in it. Um, so, yeah, but I think the portals. I definitely think that the portals are real. I think that from now this is from my personal experience, and me being out on the trail, on the woods, doing this. There is an area, and Willis is really the guy that kind of put me in the area that allowed me to develop this theory. Um, an area that Scott Carpenter was able to record Sasquatch DNA. There's footprints. There's all kinds of stuff happening there. But in that same location, there are large deposits of quartz. Now, growing up, um, I had been around, you know, a lot of people that were into rocks, and I never really thought too much about it until I went up to Black Mountain. I was more or less dismissive of quartz, um, but um, one thing that I did notice um, was um, Jeff, dude, thank you so much for the PayPal donation, dude. That comes to me. I get it right now. It's going to help me next week when I am on the trail and I got everything ready. So, dude, I really appreciate it. You're always there to help me. And yeah, $10 goes a long ways, dude. But anyway, so what we were finding that was happening in the area of where Scott Carpenter was, there we had a kind of gifting tree. It was a stump that I would put rocks on it. When I would go back, and it took me a couple times to realize what was happening. When I would go back each time, I would receive quartz, and I didn't really connect the dots until he left me like three big hunks of quartz. It was broken. Um, and then that's when I was kind of like, okay, that makes sense. But when I went up to, when I was over on Black Mountain, the Native Americans have these, and it's kind of debated, but I like to believe that that's what they are, these navigation trees. Um, so the Native Americans would bend these trees in different angles in order to allow them to navigate to. That was a woman's laugh. What the fuck? That would allow them to navigate to these tri-fields going crazy. Whoa, my Geiger died. Um, it would allow them to make it to different locations that were important. When I was using these trees to navigate, I ended up next to a massive deposit of quartz. I kind of started to, yeah, you hear that too? It's freaking scary because I don't see anything. I heard like a woman's giggle, and that shit, dude, fuck that. I'd rather it be like a big monster. Um, I kind of stumbled, and I felt like I was being pulled into this rock, like, and it scared the crap out of me. Um, I think at that point is where I almost became another missing person in Appalachia. Um, I've ran into different situations. Um, one area where Michael Heron disappeared. I was out there on the e-bike. Um, Thanks, Nighthawk. Yeah, I know, right? I freaking making me nervous, dude. Um, hold on. I think somebody just cash out me $5, but I'm trying to. Sharon, thank you so much. You were freaking awesome, dude. Y'all are great. Harley, dude, I know I missed you this morning, man. I had a rough night, and I didn't make it out there. I was supposed to come out there, and did you really? You cast a 20-incher? That's freaking awesome. Shine over my right shoulder. I wouldn't doubt it. That's cool. Um, Harry, I think it's in my it should be in the video description, brother, but I appreciate it. I'm I'm looking to raise about $500 coming up. Um, it's the plan for this month is what I'm trying to get to. Um, let's see here, but who's watching you is just curious about you. Yeah, I think so. So that's the thing. And this is what me and my buddy Willis have come to um, discover with Scott Carpenter's location. So initially, when we started out, Willis um, put me on to the location because he had put up one of his trail cams and what's up, Edward? And captured what looked to be a freaking dog man on his trail cam. He had positioned it like high up in the tree, so it wasn't really an There wasn't an easy explanation. There aren't generally bears in that area either. I mean, there can be, but most likely not. Not in that part. Um, However, there. Um, Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. What I discovered, and this is when I found my first like real deal Holyfield Bigfoot print. I found a couple of them that were sketchy, that was kind of sketchy. Could have been what it was, but you could actually see the flanges of the freaking toes, which is something that you don't see in any castings typically. So, the area that I was in where Willis had spotted the dog man, or documented the dog man on the game cam, there is just a threatening feeling. Like you feel like you're about to freaking throw hands, like in a wild way. Um, what's up, Scott? Um, I think it's a helicopter or a plane. I don't know what the hell that sound is. Um, it's pretty consistent, isn't it? I don't know what that is. It sounds like fucking bees. I just saw a face. And now it's gone. Fuck me. Thomas and Nicole, thank you so much. You're freaking awesome. it's a huge help to my goal. I'm super excited about the stuff we got going on. Coming up, y'all. Um, I've been working my tail off. I promise I have. Because like I said, I want to produce the absolute best content that I can for you. In order to do that, I got to get better cameras. I'm gonna be a lot more mindful with these cameras. Part of my problem is because my dumbass goes out to locations that they're not easy to get to. You stumble and fall, and you break cameras. That's what happens. I've broken 4 GoPros, a 360, um, a full spectrum. Like I've broken a lot of cameras. Um, Face of what I don't know. I'm scared to look back. It was a freaking weird looking face, and I don't see it anymore. Is the thing that's scary. Like it was not a humanoid face. Michelle Johnson, thank you for joining the membership. I guess I gotta turn my Geiger counter off. That sucks. Um, Something drained my Geiger counter battery. Has almost drained my tri-field battery, which sucks. Was it a branch? No, it wasn't a branch. Um, it was a kind of a grayish looking um, I don't know. I don't know what I just saw, and it's freaking me out. Sorry, I try not to jump to conclusions here, but I'm trying to process what the image was that I saw in my freaking head. Um, it did look awful wolf-like, but it was a big face. Like it was bigger than mine. But it was kind of, God, I'm so fucking nervous. I'm so sorry I'm cussing. I start cussing when I get really nervous. Um, what's up, Saint? Um, Easy to get unnerved. I know, right? It's really easy to get unnerved. And I didn't bring my freaking dip with me, so all I have is this Velo stuff, which sucks. I mean, I guess it's not bad, but I'm an East Tennessee guy, so I like my tobacco. Um, Stay on this live if you can. I know I'm trying to. I am for sure. And I also, I guess you all saw it. You're gonna get to see more of it coming up in my feral people videos that I used in the Smokies. You're not supposed to use drones in the Smoky Mountains, um, but I did. Uh, so I got some pretty cool footage up in the Smokies. Um, Devil dogs will feed off your fear. Stay calm while out at night. I try to, but it's hard because it's dark. Like, um, why the government does it all the time. Giants have been registering giving off radiation signatures in gates. Yeah, I would believe that. That's why I carry a Geiger counter. Um, that's part of my theory as well. I actually think that the dog man is a more of a, like a portal creature. Um, I think they kind of come and go based on a very specific. Um, they're able to come into this realm based on a very specific um, environment. Uh, Part of that environment, I think, has to do with quartz, pine trees, and what was the other? There's another, something else. I can't remember what it was. Um, but what's interesting to me is that I find dogman evidence in those locations. So um, this section of woods, let me think, does it? I don't know. It might not. Oh no, it's raining. Um. Anyway, it would be cool if you took DMT and go out in the woods. Uh, when I was in high school, I used to eat mushrooms and go out in the woods. Um, that was a loud. Shit, it's raining. Um, I'm gonna try to stay up as long as I can here. Um, but it's gonna suck. I brought my freaking rain jacket and it's in my damn car. What an idiot. So anyway, about back to the DMT thing. Um, so I talked to John about this. I wanted to go, and I'm not a big drugs guy um, anymore. I just can't. It makes me too damn nervous. Um, like I couldn't take hallucinogens anymore. Like I just couldn't do it. Um, but I'm an East Tennessee man, so I like my shine. Um, but I talked to John about this. Did you all see that black mist that just moved behind me? That was weird. Um, about going to Baker Peters and pretty much like staying the night there and drinking and see how if see how it reacts with paranormal activity. Um, yeah, I don't even take CBD or anything like that. I do occasionally take the kratom, which helps. Um, I didn't realize that there's like a whole like synthetic thing with the kratom, y'all. By the way, um, that company that I did partner with, they only offered the leaf. But yeah, you all don't abuse it. Like I don't know. I guess people can abuse anything nowadays. Um, so yeah, Harry, a lot of people do. Um, I, I personally don't really have a problem with it. I used to smoke, um, but that was in high school, and then once I had a kid, I was just paranoid all the time and nervous, and you know, um, so just not my thing anymore. Um, have I ever been to Oregon? No, but I want to for sure. I'm hoping. I'm hoping once I get my new camera this week. One of the cameras. I'm looking to get another camera. Um, and how I've kind of planned this is I really want to increase my production quality. Once I'm able to increase my production quality, I think my channel will really at that point jump up, and I'll be able to afford to go out to like Oregon and locations out west because I would love to go out there. and investigate, like out in Colorado or Oregon, um, parts of California. You know, um, it's and obviously I want to go to where the that first Bigfoot was recorded. I would love to be able to go there. Um, this stuff is so refreshing. Scott, thank you so much. Yeah, go to Yellowstone. Like, that would be freaking awesome. Um, that would be really cool. There's um, several locations that I'm looking to go to. Um, I've been able to work and get my adventure gear, up, and I've been able to really kind of put myself in a great position. So now I just got to get over that hump and you know, rock on. So uh the first Sasquatch was filmed, I think, in California, right? Or it might have been in Oregon, or maybe Washington. I don't know. I can't remember. Washington, yeah. Or yes, California. Was it? I think it was either Washington or California. So these types of investigations, I'm not really crazy about. Um, I've steered away from a lot of the witchcraft stuff, but I would love to go to New Orleans, um, in the ghost hunting stuff, because like that stuff wears on you. Like you can bring that shit home with you. It's like no bueno. And a lot of people don't realize that. Yeah, you get that voodoo shit. Like I've been burned, like at my own house, um, which is not cool at all. Hold on a second. Sam, thank you so much for the PayPal, dude. Really appreciate it. That's a huge help getting me closer to my goal. Trying to get to 500. Not necessarily tonight. I'm not asking that for you all, but I'm trying to um, trying to get some investigations planned because um, yeah, when filming in the Smokies, um, I've been kind of like iffy about it. I paid a lot of it last year. The commercial to film in the Smokies and produce videos, I did it because I had a lot of times I would have like one of the e-bike sponsors on there, and you know that can kind of put you in a bind. So the fees are like 150 bucks, um, and then the campgrounds, um, if you're in that just regular tent camping campgrounds, it's like 15 bucks. Um, but the other ones that I would need once I'm taking my trailer with me, my camper, are a little bit more expensive. So um, you have to pay to film in there. So yeah, you're supposed to. If you are producing content that you make money off of, you're supposed to pay. So my camper is my Jeep. See, and that's the thing. Also, my truck is super comfortable actually to sleep in. Um, Amanda, I'm glad you like my channel. I love my channel too. It's this has been one of the best things I've ever done with my life. Um, squeeze a dime out of us any way you can, huh? I'm trying to, man. I'm trying. I tried to put some stuff on like TikTok Shop, uh, you know, and see how that works. And TikTok just sucks. Like, I sold like 5 death whistles, I think. Um, but anything else that I've done, they just aren't, just don't do it. I do have Patreon, yes. Um, they want you to be like, I don't know, do lives and um, all that stuff. So like some of the things that I am gonna do with the channel to try to kind of help things move along a little bit quickly, a little bit better, is I'm gonna be doing like gear reviews, because that's one question that I have a lot of people ask. Right now it is Susan. Things have calmed down, thank God. I still can't get over that freaking light though, and why it didn't. No, there's a bobcat, and why it didn't show up on thermal. Um, yeah, the only thing is with the algorithm, YouTube's very weird. They want you to be stuck on like one way. Um, yeah, I've been shot at. That's fucking scary. Um, I never put the video up of me falling when I found the pot plants, did I? I don't think I did. That was one of the times I broke a camera. Um, well, Nighthawk, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Um, where is everyone? Chico, California here. Um, yeah, Miss Me's got some good stuff. Ms. Me, do you have a channel? Feel free to pump your channel. I've been doing a lot of podcasts with you all, also with some of you people. Anyway, um, Texas. Well, you got to put some more videos on it. Wonder why most encounters start out with a light sighting. Dude, don't tell me that. Freaking. And what happened that night? What happened at Roane County? Dude, that was scary as shit. When I pulled my gun, that scared the crap out of me. I was gonna go back, but that freaking scared me. Miss Me today. Y'all go show Miss Me some love. Well, you should talk about the stuff that you're going over here. Put it on your channel, and then we'll all like loop together. Thank you, Manda. Yeah, that scared the crap out of me because like I was sitting there, like I don't think at that point like there wasn't even anything happening. It just like this thing just rushed me, and I thought I don't know what I thought. Like I thought I just couldn't see it, but it was just a person, and that's why I was screaming, back up, um, because I was like certain, like that thing just, um, where am I hunting? I am in the Cumberland Mountains area. You like my shirt? I'm gonna get it on. Um, it's not up on my store yet, but I will be getting it up soon. Um, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So again, if you all are looking to get into, content creation and, don't really kind of know where to start, um, I will be happy to like do a interview with you on your channel, and it can be a podcast format or regular interview, whatever. Um, and then I will put you up on put the link of your video up on my channel, and then the Black Mass community will see your channel, go over there, show you some love, and help you all out. You know, um, I'm not, and I will never be one of those gigantic um, creators that just piss on the younger guy. Like, yeah, I'm almost to 61,000 because I hate those people. Like, they act like all nice and stuff, and like talk, you know, get people to pay their memberships and get all kinds of donations and stuff, but they don't really give a shit. So, thank you, Matthew. Yeah, that was a cool one. That was weird. Did anybody hear that? Gigantic douche channel. Yeah, but they're out there, man, and it sucks. Like, I've had creators steal my freaking feral people research and then go out to a park, tell the story of my research. That shit pissed me off. One of these days, I'm gonna expose them. Gonna expose them. And I've had people steal my evidence, like that feral scream that I captured. There was another um, channel that took that scream and edited it into their audio, like in their backyard. Like, um, yeah, man. I'm not pointing any fingers. Yeah, Willis Willis caught it and he sent it to me. He was like, "Dude, isn't this what you captured?" And I was like, "Yeah, it is. Like, that really is." Um, Sarah, you saw the Expedition X? That's cool. I just heard whistling. So, yep. All right. We are getting the fuck out of here. Um, you heard it? Yep. I hope I can find the freaking main trail pretty quickly. shit. Okay, y'all. I just heard whistling. I'm kind of lost. I'm shaking. So I'm going to end this live and start walking because I'll have to look at my phone and figure out. Damn, my knees are shaking. But I want to say thank you to everybody chipped in on the donations tonight. Huge help. It's going to be really push me over, to be able to get back on the trail more frequently. So love you all so much and see you next time. Peace. Holy fuck, I'm scared.